We love to take the direct flight from Manila to Los Angeles because it's a night flight and our girls usually sleep for most of the plane ride. We also decided to take Philippine Airlines from Jinsan to Manila because we were able to check our bags straight through to LAX. We're so thankful for all of the new updates at our airport in General Santos City, like this kids' play area that the girls loved playing at before boarding. As always, families usually get the opportunity to board first after priority boarding together with seniors and PWDs. Thankfully, it gives you more time to settle onto the airplane and get your kids together. By the way, you have the opportunity to check your stroller either at the check-in counter or at the gate. When we arrived to Manila, we had plenty of time until our flight, so we decided to go to SM Mall of Asia. We took a Grab, which was around 300 pesos, and it only took us about 15 minutes to get there. One of the advantages of SM Mall of Asia is that they have a luggage storage area. So we took our bags and stored them there, and the best part is, it's free. SM Mall of Asia is huge and there is lots to do. We all were pretty hungry and spotted a restaurant called The French Baker. We were pleasantly surprised with all of the things they had to offer. There's something for everyone and the price was just right. Mia is a huge fan of garlic bread, so she chose this as part of her lunch. Another thing I love about SM MOA is that they have a lot of free interactive things to do, especially for kids. Since the Despicable Me 4 movie was just released in the Philippines, they had an interactive spy agent experience free for kids. They also have a 3-story carousel, and of course, Mia wanted to be on the 2nd floor. Toy Kingdom was right across from the carousel, and there's a little interactive Legos area where you could play for free. Mia spilled coffee on my outfit on the airplane, so I went into Zara, my favorite store, and grabbed a sweatshirt, and I'm so glad I did, because the window seat on our long-haul flight was freezing. So we decided to stop at Pizza Hut to grab some drinks inside and let the girls nap. We went back and got our luggage, took a Grab to NAIA Terminal 1, and since we had already checked it online and had our bags go straight to LAX, we just went to the counter to tag our stroller ahead of time. The PAL staff was very kind and helpful. And since we are American Express card holders, we have the complimentary Priority Pass, which lets you into lounges all over the world for free. At NAIA Terminal 1, there are 2 lounges that you can use the Priority Pass at. We chose to go to PAGS. It was mostly appetizers and finger foods, but it was unlimited and it was a nice place to chill, charge our phones, get the girls into their pajamas, and prepare for our 13-hour flight to Los Angeles. We tried to let the girls get out as much energy as possible before the flight, and we were successful. Both girls slept for almost 10 hours of the 13-hour flight. If you travel with kids, I do suggest requesting kid-friendly meals when you book your tickets, as most of the meals are catered towards adults. Since Mia is picky, she really only ate the bread and butter, but thankfully I packed a lot of snacks. I will say the food on PAL is not that exciting, unlike Delta or Korean Air, but it was fine. We arrived in the USA ahead of time and headed to immigration, and because we have global entry membership, we passed right through with no issue. We had to wait quite a while to get our bags, and because we had so many, we requested to have a porter help us. We had more time to pass until our morning flight, so we decided to check into Hilton Hotel Los Angeles Airport. We were able to ride a shuttle to and from the airport for free to get to the hotel. I'd probably give this hotel a 2 out of 5 stars, but it was at least a place for us to shower and rest until our flight was Southwest in the morning. Because of our global entry memberships, we also have TSA PreCheck, so we were able to breeze through security and then decided to stop for some breakfast. Our flight was at Gate 18, and there were 3 breakfast options. Of course, we opted for Chick-fil-A because it's been 6 months since the last time we've had it, and it's one of our favorite restaurants in the US. We love to fly Southwest domestically because their tickets include 2 50-pound bags per passenger. One of the disadvantages of flying Southwest, though, is that they have free seating, which means you don't get to reserve your seats. So there is a possibility you could get split up from your family or the person you're traveling with. Our flight to Ohio from LA had a stopover in Chicago. Tegan walked around and charmed all the people in the terminal as we waited for our final flight. We're so blessed to have 2 girls who are great travelers, and the flight from Chicago to Columbus is under 45 minutes, so just one last leg until we were home. We arrived in Columbus and were so excited to see our family. My nephew Braxton brought Mia flowers and they made us a sign. We were so happy to see my parents again, my sister-in-law, niece and nephew, and my precious 92-year-old grandma who came to welcome us home. Mia has been craving Texas Roadhouse rolls since our last visit in Manila, and we live about an hour from the airport, so we drove straight from Columbus to Springfield to have dinner at Texas Roadhouse. We're thankful to be back home and for our safe travels. All in all, our total travel time with stopovers was a little over 48 hours, but it's always worth it to be able to be back together with family again.